British Cup final, and I wonder, Simon Donnelly, if we might see Kyogo in from the start. There's going to be no Giakoumakis.
Yeah, it's looking that way. As I say, I covered the game at the weekend. I think it was a hamstring injury that Giakoumakis suffered, so I did think at the time it would be doubtful that he would be ready for Sunday, and they've coped so well without Kyogo, but it's great timing. He came off the bench on Saturday. He looked sharp, could have scored, was involved in, I think it was the 7th goal, and it's a welcome return. And I think Giakoumakis would have had the jersey should he have been fit, but I think now this is just going to push Ange to throw him back in.
Yeah, this is Ange Postecoglou talking today at the media conference about the injuries, particularly the one to his number 7.
Yeah, with Giakoumakis, prognosis wasn't anything too serious, which was pleasing. Probably keep him out this weekend, but we're pretty confident he'll be available for next weekend. Dave Turnbull trained, he's fine, and on the other one was James Forrest trained and he's fine as well.
So Turnbull and Forrest okay, Giakoumakis out, but it sounds like he'll be back for next weekend. So the next question is, what about Kyogo? Will he start? Can he last 90 minutes?
No, I don't think he's ready to play 90 or 120, but he's ready to play. So it was great to get him some match minutes last week, and he's had two solid weeks of training where he's done everything with the group. And as I said, we train pretty hard, so he's matched those levels, so it means he's ready to play. Can he see out 90, 120? Unlikely, because he's been out for so long, but he's ready to play, and that's the important thing.
Simon, when you hear what he said there and how he said it, does that sound like Kyogo from the start, or does that sound like Kyogo on the bench?
Kyogo from the start for me.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it in the show a couple of weeks ago. The game at Ibrox maybe just came a wee bit early. He's got 2 weeks under his belt. As I say, he looked really sharp. He wasn't on the field a great length of time at the weekend, but he looked certainly sharp, and I would expect him to. You look at the effect he had in the League Cup final against Hibs when there was questions if he was fit enough. He came on and scored scored the 2 fantastic goals. I think Celtic will start with him on Sunday.
What do you think, Barry?
There's every chance, or he goes with Abada, Maeda and Jota. But in terms of, from a Rangers point of view, it is a worry, because I think he's a top player. He causes teams so many problems. Not just with the quality he's got on the ball, it's off the ball. His movement's exceptional. So it looks to me, the way that Postecoglou's talking, that he will be in from the start, and that's one player that Rangers certainly need to keep their eye on, because he's a real danger.
Would you prefer, from a Rangers point of view, if he started on the bench?
I'd prefer if he wasn't an 18. Because I rate him so highly. I'll be honest with you, Rob, I didn't know anything about him. Probably like many people,
myself included.
But he's impressed me so much. Even the first half of the season, not just his goal scoring, he does the dirty side brilliantly. His movement inside the box is exceptional as well. And tracking back, I mean, there was times in games where he was running past the midfielders to go and try and win the ball back. They're the type, in terms of what Maeda does, what he's been doing in the past.
The same kind of work ethic, don't they?
Yeah, brilliant work ethic. So it's a concern, but look, you're going to be coming up against quality, because Celtic have got quality players, no doubt about it. Confidence is sky high, and he's one player if he starts that they need to keep an eye on him.